When I got back from college, I was in the worst shape I've been in for many, many years. Lost so much muscle mass, lost all my progress in the gym. So finally, when I got back home, I was able to lock in on my diet and my training program, and I put on 10 to 15 pounds of lean muscle within 3 to 4 months. And the reason I was able to do it so effectively is because I already knew what to do. I already knew the system, and I already knew what it would take to put on that muscle because I've already been lifting for 6 years prior, and I've had such a impressive transformation that I knew what it took. When I got back and I was in really bad shape, there was no more guessing my diet, guessing my workouts, because I already knew what it was going to take to actually get back to that point. So that's why I had such a fast transformation, and I'm going to break down how you can properly lean bulk and see the best results. Let's talk about who should be lean bulking and why you should be lean bulking. Lean bulking is for, first of all, let's totally get rid of dirty bulking. Dirty bulking is one of the worst things you could do for yourself. All you're doing is adding extra fat that you're gonna have to cut off later, so might as well lean bulk and minimize the fat that you're going to gain, so then when you want to cut, it's a lot easier. And I'm on a cut now, and it made it so much easier because I didn't have to go on a heavy cut. Lean bulking is for the guy that's already fairly skinny, fairly lean, and you're trying to put on size without putting on extra fat. So if that's you, then lean bulking is the way to go. Honestly, if you want to put on any muscle or weight in general, lean bulking is the way to go. Stay away from dirty bulking. I'm going to go over some beginner stuff like macros, diet, training intensity, all that, just for the people who are new to this and don't actually know the proper way to lean bulk. The first thing that you want to figure out is your maintenance calories. This is the calories that you need to maintain your current body weight. The way you can figure that out is you're going to take your body weight and you're going to multiply it by 14. Let's say you're 170 pounds, so you're going to go 170. You're going to multiply that by 14, about 2,400 calories. So we'll call it 2,400 calories is your maintenance. For lean bulk, you're going to want to be in a surplus of 250 to 350 calories. This is to minimize the fat gain when you're in your bulk. If you're going 500 to 800 calories, you're going to be packing on way too much fat, and it's not going to be ideal. My suggestion to you, if you can figure out what your metabolic resting calories are, that's going to help huge. So you could do that by getting a body scan. I got a DEXA scan, and my resting metabolic calories is 2,053. So I know every day I'm burning approximately 2,000 calories just from resting. So then I know that that's going to be my maintenance calories. If I'm eating around 2,000 calories, I'm going to maintain. So if I need to be in a lean bulk, I'll add 250 to 350 calories on top of that, but you have to intake the calories you're burning. So when you're going for a lift, when you're going for a run, if you're burning another 200 calories, if you're doing Stairmaster and you're burning another 150 calories, you have to make sure you're adding that, so you're still going to be in a 250 to 350 calorie surplus. Everyone probably knows this, but of course, protein is extremely important when it comes to building muscle. They say 0.7 to 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. I say 1 gram per pound of body weight. You're going to see better results. So if you're 170 pounds, you need to be hitting 170 grams of protein. No negotiating. That's the standard. Ideally, you want to spread that across 3 to 4 meals a day, and you can also add a protein shake in there as well. When it comes to lean bulk, we need to be eating clean whole foods: chicken breast, Greek yogurt, ground beef, ground turkey, sweet potatoes. Rice is fine. Potatoes are going to be a better source of carb than rice. Let's talk about carbs. This is what's actually going to help you perform in the gym. Now, I know a lot of people fear carbs because they think that it has to do with weight gain. Now, if you don't know how to use them correctly, yes, you're going to gain weight. But if you know how to properly incorporate them into your system, then they are nothing but beneficial. Before our lifts, you want to do carbs that are going to break down easy. The best carbs on a lean bulk are going to be rice, oats, potatoes, fruit, all the whole foods. The simple stuff. For carbs, we're going to aim for 1.5 to 2 grams of carbs per pound of body weight. Once again, if our example was 170 pounds, let's multiply that. Let's go in between. Let's go 1.7. We're going to be eating approximately 300 grams of carbs. And the thing about lean bulking is you're going to make adjustments based off on how you're feeling and how the progress is. So be ready to make adjustments bi-weekly. Now let's get into your training intensity. When it comes to training on a lean bulk, really when it comes to training on any sort of diet, or any sort of program, heavy is the way to go. Heavy is where you're going to see the best progress. You can mix in progressive overload with volume. So when it comes to arms, I personally see the most progress when I'm going heavy on arms, and then I'll also add in maybe my last 1 or 2 sets, I'll add in high volume and really chasing the pump to get more blood flow. But the growth comes from progressive overload. So when on a lean bulk, you want to be progressive overloading. I forgot to mention, for fats, when you're adding fats into your diet, you're going to aim for 0.3 grams of fat per pound of body weight. When it comes to fats, we're aiming for olive oil, avocados, egg yolks, Greek yolk. The biggest issue of why most lean bulks fail is because they don't have these macros dialed in, and you're kind of just, you tell yourself, I'm going to eat cleaner. Eating cleaner is not going to help if you're not in a consistent surplus between 250 to 350 calories. One day you're going to be at maintenance, the next day you're going to be 500, and this is why people see inconsistent results, because you don't even have a system that is telling you what you should be hitting each and every day. If you have inconsistent inputs, you're gonna have inconsistent outputs. One thing to note is you can't always judge your progress by the scale. The scale is going to fluctuate in a lean bulk. You should be judging it based off 1, the mirror, and 2, your lifts. Your lift should be, if your lifts are not increasing, but the scale is increasing, you're no longer in a lean bulk and you are just in a regular bulk, which is what we're trying to avoid. The whole point of a lean bulk is to put on minimal fat to stay lean, but not only that, you're gonna make your cut a lot easier. When it comes to lean bulking, it's no secret. It's just making sure that you have the right system and program intact, built for you and your goals. It is these simple things, but it's making sure that we have each and everything dialed and hitting those targets every single day. If you want help calculating your numbers and getting the right lean bulk program in place for you, then comment the word lean and I'll personally reach out to you.